to the audio show.
So it's been a very tough day for Anthony. We went on the live today, and I was able to live react with y'all. But let me see if I can get my thoughts out, on a calmer level without anything else at all. I'm gonna try to be as calm as I can. Let's go.
What are you doing here, Anthony?
That was messed up what you did this morning.
What is it now?
Here I am, trying to help with our marriage, trying to do something nice for you. And you just threw it away like it was nothing. You just dismissed it. It wasn't like
So the problem with the whole idea of Anthony saying he's trying to do something nice is that doing something nice is just one part of a marriage. You need to do more than just doing something nice. Marriage needs a lot of communication. Marriage needs a lot of togetherness. Um, just giving a woman a bunch of gifts is not going to cut it. This is exactly why I always caution men about the idea of saying, "Yeah, I gave her these things and I gave her these things," because the truth of the matter is, at the end of the day, after a period of time, those things wear out, and it's only the love that basic is going to be able to keep you all together.
I was trying to take you to Lake Lanier or anything. Anywhere in the world, I said you could go. We could go anywhere in the world, and you just threw it away like it was nothing. And I know it may have seemed like a little box to you or whatever, but it was effort. It was a peace offering to try to get something back of our relationship, to rekindle something that clearly we must have lost, and you just throw it away.
The problem with that is that just going on a vacation, and I think Nanya mentioned this yesterday while we were on live, just going on a vacation doesn't really solve anything because the root causes are still there. People try to do this a lot of times where they try to use band-aids to fix things. You know what I mean? Like, and you can't really, or they use a trip, or they try to give you a gift, or those things don't really fix the actual emotional issue that's there, which needs to be processed out and worked on. And if Anton doesn't work on that, then it doesn't make sense.
See, I always thought this about you, but I never really said anything. But you know what your problem is? You're unappreciative.
Ooh. Now that right there is like the worst thing you could tell somebody in the middle of while you're trying to see exactly if you can get them back, because no, but I guess he's showing the right range of emotions because he's showing anger. And that's what it looks like when people get extremely angry, especially when they're in like a little marriage thing. So I guess that's what we're seeing.
You're unappreciative. Just unappreciative. And you know what happens to women who are unappreciative?
Please tell me, Ed. Enlighten me.
They get cheated on.
Okay, so that is true. When women are unappreciated, they do get cheated on. So do men. When men are unappreciative as well, they also get cheated on. So this goes both ways. So it's one of the most what you call it, flawed arguments that he's gonna be making, because it sounds like it's a one-way street. And as a man, yes, if you also, you will get cheated on as well too. If you are unappreciative of what a woman has actually done. And she's done some things now, so it's kind of tough for him just to kind of go off on a limb just like this. This is next level stuff that Anthony's doing.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Typical Anthony. Typical narcissistic Anthony. So I'm unappreciative. So
Yes.
that's why you had a baby on me. Because I'm unappreciative. That's what you're saying to me right now. Because I don't appreciate a stupid little box full of brochures. That's why you cheated on me, huh? You are a piece of work. Let me tell you. So you thought you was gonna bribe me? Huh? You thought I was gonna change my mind because you wanna take me to Paris? You wanna take me to wherever the heck you wanna take me to, Anthony? Please don't you ever think that I am that small.
I like that. I like the mere fact that she's actually standing on business. Like I said before, I'm still getting there to the point where I believe that truly and really and truly believe her. I'm getting there. I'm not fully there yet because I know how the Wayne series work, and they have a propensity to get us to a particular place, get us riled up, get us worked up, and then all of a sudden, them do something different and then pull back. I.e., let's just look at even the marriage, right? And when they had a divorce, and they could have divorced at that point in time, Amber had all the wherewithal, she had all the tools in her arsenal that she could have said, you know what, I want a divorce, but then it just never worked out. It just never worked out. So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. But hey, was not great. The statement that he made just now was not a good statement at all. You just don't make statements like that. You just don't.
Thought you was gonna fit me in a box. Boy, let me tell you what's unappreciative, Anthony. What's unappreciative is you. You are unappreciative. You are unappreciative of the woman that I am, the wife that I have been to you. I have stood by your side when you have smacked me in the face, Aunt. Seriously? I have taken all of your crap and stuck with you through thick and thin, and now I have had it.
It is true. She has stuck by his side. I did say this on the live that she has stuck by his side. Like, she has done whatever Anthony could be asking for a woman. She has done that for him, right? And I have said before that no man expects a woman to do that for you at all. I don't even know if Anthony did the bare minimum. I would even say that. I'm not even sure if he has done even the bare minimum as far as the relationship is concerned. To be very, very honest with you, I'm not even sure if he's actually done the bare minimum. I feel like it's just been very, very, very weird because he's kind of been out doing everything else except what he's supposed to be doing. Now, I do have some little premonitions inside the storyline, for example, and I go back to the whole baby thing with Shayla and the whole idea of having the baby, and I know that she's trying to show love, and I know that you have little times when, you know what I mean, she kind of tried to circumvent what he has to say, right? But she does have a lot of strong points and a lot of strong arguments. I think one of my biggest questions, though, is would it have mattered anyway? Because it feels as though the baby thing is still etched in Amber's mind. In other words, it is still a thing. In other words, it's not going anywhere. So whether it is a year, 2 year, 5 year, 10 years, it's still going to be there and it's still going to be fresh in her mind. Now that piece I feel like you need a therapy for, because unless all of that gets worked out, I feel like this is always going to come up. That's what I feel like it is.
I am done. I'm not doing this with you. You're not about to come up in my job and think you're about to have me all riled up because what? Your ego is bruised? Your feelings are hurt because I don't want to go across the world with you? I don't even want to sleep in the same bed with you, Aunt. You really make me sick.
All right, so 2 things were noticed in this scene. She didn't have the ring on, that's number 1. And number 2, they broke 2 barriers, because I did say, well, I didn't see her acting up inside of the restaurant because, you know, she, you know, have this thing where she want to be, you know, Miss Nice, whatever it is. That has been broken because she's now right out in public and she's dishing out the issues between both of them. So I think they started right here to kind of show me that. Again, would it have mattered whether or not, you know, Anthony had done different things? Because at the end of the day, my question is the baby thing going to always hang over his head? In other words, and it's a plausible argument by her, by the way, you know, because I can say I'm going to be okay with something, but then over time realize I'm not okay with it. Is that what's going on with her, where she's realizing, you know what? I don't even think that I'm really built for this at all. Nothing is wrong with that. Sometimes I feel like you can do something and then eventually realize you can't do it. Is that what's going on? Give me a take, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to y'all soon.